So, is it beginner's luck, or am I actually starting to put a good strategy in place, and from what I've been learning over the last few weeks, actually working and giving me a little bit of an edge over the market? Now, I know what most of you will be thinking. It's beginner's luck, which so do I. I think that I've got lucky with some trades, and I think that it is not just purely down to me, obviously, but is it working? Am I actually getting somewhere with it? And am I starting to understand the markets better, starting to be able to read the markets and try and predict which way they're going to go, if it's a continuation pattern or if it's a reversal pattern, and also trying to get the right entry signals with the candlesticks? I'm not 100% sure, but obviously over the last 2 weeks since I've started trading, or 3 weeks since I started my demo account, I've now hit 2.2k, I think, on a 3k account. So I've almost, well, 2/3 of the account I've made in the space of 3 weeks, let's say. So I'm not 100% sure if it's just beginner's luck. And I'll know now I'm saying this, I'm probably going to now have my first loss, which is fine because I understand the risk to reward and I've got my risk management in place. I risk 2 to 4% for a 2-to-1 risk reward. So I've got it all in place. I'm sticking completely to my strategy. I've not changed anything at all with what I've been doing. Picking my trades out, not just diving in a trade, anything like that. So hopefully long may it continue, but obviously I know it's not going to continue. I know I'm going to have a loss at some point, and I'm ready to accept that. I've been working on my psychology of trading, trying to understand that you're not going to win every trade. You are going to lose money, but that is why you have your risk management in place. And that is why you make sure that you're not risking too much to blow your account. Now, I know this is just a demo account, and I know I've not made 2.2k for myself, but it's all confidence building for when I get a funded, or try and get a funded account. Now, I know it's not my money with this account, and I know that when I get a funded account, I'm only paying for that money. But I think it has a little bit more of a risk factor because you want to pass that funded account and you want to get funded, so then you can start getting payouts, etc, etc. And I know that's still not quite the same as having your own account and fully risking your own money, but obviously it's all about the process. And as I said in my first video a few weeks ago, I'm purely doing this step-by-step process to ensure that I build my confidence up, I build my knowledge up, I allow myself to be comfortable in the markets and not be scared of the markets, understand the trading industry, be able to know what I need to risk, what reward I need to do, what entry signals I need to go, what trades I need to take, whether it's what patterns they are, all this sort of stuff that I've been learning over the last 2 to 3 weeks, which has been a lot. I've taken a lot in, late nights, whatever it may be, over the last few weeks, but it seems to be working. And like I said, I've now had 5 or 6 trades I've had now, and every single one I've took profit, which I will show you later in the video. So make sure you watch, because you'll be able to see those actual trades that I took, which I did put every single one onto my Instagram account, which you can go follow. I'm not giving you any financial advice, I've put that in there, but I have been putting them all on my Instagram for people to see, so they can go look themselves and can see exactly what I'm trading and what I've been looking at. And if they want to enter the trade, then that's completely up to obviously you guys. But I've been completely open what currency pairs they are, everything. I'm trying to be completely open with this journey of going from absolutely nothing to trading, a trader, however it may finish out or continue to be. But for now, we're purely just working on still building confidence, still learning. I still feel there's so much to learn in trading. It's non-stop, and still practicing with my demo account. There's so many videos actually which I've watched. They are just telling you, what you need to focus on, what the psychology is. And there's so many videos which have said, get a demo account, practice, look at your strategy, work backwards, look in the past and see how is your strategy worked before, write everything down. a demo actually sounds like a lot of people have used it or advise it to be able to test your strategy, back test your strategy, see if it works, get confidence, understand the markets, because I know you're not trading real money, but you're still trading in a live market, which allows you to understand the market and which way it's going to be going to eventually when I go into the market. So, as I said, is it beginner's luck, or am I actually starting to understand the markets, and is my strategy and what I'm doing seem to be working? So I don't know, but let's get into the video. Let me go to the charts and show you what trades I've took, what trades I'm looking at, the trade that I'm currently still in at the moment, which I'm watching in the corner of my eye. I don't watch them all the time. As soon as it's only because the markets have just opened. It's currently 10 to 11 on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday night. So the market's just opened about 50 minutes ago. So I'm currently watching it just to see which way it's going, see if it's going to do some crazy stuff, but it's not. So yeah, I'll show you those three things. I'll show you the account as well, so you can see what trades I've taken. Like I say, show you the profit. And yeah, I apologise for sound croaky. I have been ill the last few days, so it's not been great, but I finally feel a little bit better and we're on the mend. So I thought I'd best still do this video and Tuesday video. So yeah, let's go to have a look at TradingView. Let me show you the trades and we'll go from there. Here we are back on TradingView to look at the trades that I've got currently running, the trades that I took last week, and the trades for possible upcoming this week, which I still need to have a look at a few more, but let's just take a look at the ones that we've got possible for this week at the moment. So we'll start off with the trade that's currently running, which is this one, the Euro Australian dollar. As you can see, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Let's just go to a day time frame, and I mean, I'll put this on my Instagram as a possible trade. I don't think you could get more obvious than a head and shoulders pattern right here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, break through the line. It did retest on the 4 hour, and then it's come down. So I entered it, if we look at the 45 minute one, I entered it on this candlestick here, and it has pulled back a little bit, and now it's in this sort of, I don't know, waiting area, hoping that it will go down obviously. But again, a bearish reversal pattern right here, head and shoulders. It's so obvious and it's so easy to see in the market. This was, obviously I was waiting for this to happen, so I caught this around here, so I was waiting for it to drop down, break through, and then test, and it did on Friday. So Friday it obviously retested and then dropped, which is why I took the trade on Friday. I was waiting for it to retest and then come down, which it did. I think I didn't get the best entry signal, to be honest. If we look a little bit closer, I should, because as you can see here, we've got a bearish engulfing candlestick, which engulfs the previous at least two, but in this case it does 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks. I should have took this trade, I believe, at the top of here. So when this one closed, that's where I should have entered. I did miss that, which is why I took it a little bit later down here, because it did drop instantly, which is why I think now I'm paying for that, because I would be in profit if I took it at this place here. Nevertheless, I still think this is going to pull back quite nicely down to the downside. So that's a trade that's currently running at the moment. As you can see, I'll show you that shortly on MetaTrader 5, so you can see that running in live. So let's go over to the two trades that we took last week, which both ended in profit. So this was the one that I believe I entered this a little bit too early. This pattern that you can see here is called a bearish pennant. So as you can see, we've got price coming down, then it starts to slow down, keep it inside these two lines, closing in, and then eventually drops off. So I entered the trade here after this bearish engulfing candlestick, which engulfed the last two. And then I tried to catch it as it was going down. That was on Monday last. Monday the 11th, I caught that. So again, I've been waiting well over a week for this to play out, which it felt like an eternity. But set and forget, as Alex G says, let it just play out. And it took profit on Friday, so that was nice. I'll show you that shortly. Actually, I'll show you now. There you go. There is the two sell positions. Again, very good, very happy with that one. Eventually it played out, but I believe I probably got in too early and could have waited a couple more days. But hey ho, the strategy still worked and it still played out perfectly. So I'm happy with that one. The next one is the Euro Canadian dollar. So I've been eyeing this one up for quite a while, and again, on my Instagram, CallumFX_, go follow it. I put all my trades on there. No financial advice though, just put it in there again. But obviously I put on what trades I'm looking at. I'm going to be completely open and honest. I've not got anything to hide or try and sell anything to anyone to get money from it. But yeah, so I took a previous trade up here at the top, and which played out great. Sell position. I think it hit take profit within a couple of hours. But I've been watching this one for a while. Triple tops I was waiting for, which eventually did play out. It sort of started to bounce in between these two areas of interest, and then it broke through, and so I waited for the retest on what day was that, Monday last week, and then obviously Tuesday, and then Wednesday Tuesday it hit profit, so within 24 hours basically it hit profit. I forgot about that. Yeah, within 24 hours this one hit profit. I had a 1 to 2.5 risk reward on this, but I could have easily, as you can see, I could have got even like down to here. That's a 1 to 10. But I could have had a 1 to 5. Maybe this is where my strategy might be holding me up. Like, it's some trades where I could maybe leave the profit, take profit off and watch the trades, but I don't particularly want to be sat all day every day watching trades play out and seeing if I can take more profit off. Obviously I could have tripled my profit easily, but it worked. The strategy worked, my risk to reward worked, and I hit take profit. And I believe, let's have a look at that one. There you go, one at the top, Euro CAD for £503.86. So £854 profit last week. So that was from two trades. Yes, one was running from the previous week, but two trades that took profit last week, £854. And the whole account is on 2,100. There is the account right there. If we let it focus, which you can see, it's just under 2.2. So yeah, and also, while we're here, I'll show you that trade as well, just running there for you. So you can see right there, it's open. It's currently on 12, negative £10. So I'm hoping that trade starts going down. So yeah, like I say, this one was a great trade, and I could have took so much more profit with it, and I probably should have, because I knew what it was going to do. My only worry was that it could possibly rebound off this area of interest here, which has had several touches. As you can see, all this here, there. So I was unsure if it would hit this and then could come back up for another retest maybe, and then go back down. I don't know. But it didn't. It broke through that area of interest, and even the second area of interest which I had, which was obviously an area of rejection previously. So, if that breaks lower, then geez, I've lost out. I've lost out on profit. But I've not got to look at it like that. I've not got to now think that, I could jump back in this. No, it's done. I've took my trade and we move on. I've got a 1 to 2, 2.5 risk reward. I'm happy with it. Let's move on. So now moving on to the few trades that I've got that I'm looking at for this week, but also for probably next week as well. So we'll see. But let's start with, what do we have? This is one that I showed last week. So this is again a very, very big head and shoulders. Now this all depends on this side here, but as you can see, with a left shoulder head and possibly a right shoulder forming, I think personally, I don't know the markets again. I'm a beginner, and some other traders might say, why are you playing around with this? But if this does play out and it is a proper head and shoulders reversal pattern to the downside, I think this will take a massive down turn because it's such a long time for the head and shoulders to play out. I think it will be a massive reversal pattern to the downside. So we're waiting to see what happens. I'm not 100% sure on it, to be honest with you, but it's there. We'll see. So on to the next. We have a potential bullish rectangle playing here. So as you can see, market's come down. We've tried to go up. It has hit a bit of a line. It was drawn on before, but as you can see, it's hit a bit of a line. It's then come down again, come back up, and as you can see, it's formed this nice bullish rectangle. So I'm hoping that it will push up back again up to the upside, maybe in the next day or two, but we'll see. Again, that's why I've got to keep an eye on over the next couple of days. I will post this on my Instagram, and if I do decide to take a trade this week, I will let everyone know on there, because that's where I post it. So yeah, keep an eye on that, KarmaFX_. Go check it out. That's where I put all my trades on. I've started posting recently, so trying to gain the followers. So yeah, let's have a look at the next one. So now on to the British pound, New Zealand dollar. So as you can see here, as mentioned, stated, we've got a potential bullish flag continuation pattern. So as you can see, it's come up, it's then gone down, kept itself within the two lines, and then I'm going to be waiting for it to push back up again. Again, this could take a couple of days to play out, possibly a week, who knows. But I'm going to keep an eye on this one again, because I think once it goes, then it'll push right back up again and continue the bullish market. So there's another one to keep an eye out for. Then we have a bearish flag continuation pattern. So this again, very similar. I'm not 100% sure on this, so I'm going to be mindful with it, and I think I need to have another look at it, to be honest. But we've got a possible bearish flag, as you can see, to come down and get inside here. But we also have this area of interest here, which I'm going to keep an eye on whether this breaks through it to come back down, or whether it will just come off a bit and come back down again. Because then I might not enter it, and I might just stay out of the way of it. Because if it's not going to break through that, then is it going to break through it a second time? I don't know. It seems that it's had a lot of interest, a lot of touches from previous candles. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure on this one, but we'll see. We'll watch it. We'll let it play out. And then the last one is, this is the one that I showed last week, and I showed on my Instagram as well. I called this on my Instagram, said exactly what was going to happen from what I'd learned, and it has. So as you can see, we've got a very, very, very steep bullish market up to the upside. I then noticed we got this double tops, and as you can see, we then had two candlesticks like this, which both opened and closed at the exact same height, which is a reversal, a bearish reversal pattern to the downside. So I kept an eye on it. I then also noticed that we were constantly having higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, kept going up until eventually it stopped, broke through this, and we had a lower low, and then a higher low, and then a lower high. So, and then it's come down again to another. So this is going to now come down. But I believe I've missed the opportunity to get this. But I don't want to be getting FOMO, and I don't want to start thinking that I'm missing out on trades and entering them just for the sake of it. So I am a bit annoyed because I called this one early. I put it on my story so everyone could see that I was looking at it, so I didn't just notice it now. Double tops, which is a reversal pattern. Again, a break in the market because we've got a new lower low and a new higher low as well, or lower high, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I was pretty annoyed at that. Which again, I thought it was going to come more up and retest, but it didn't, obviously, and then it's come back down to the downside. So, a bit annoying, but it can't be helped. So yeah, they're the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just say 4 trades because I'm not sure about the top one. But yeah, these are the 4 trades that I'm going to be looking at this week. Most likely a couple next week as well, which will follow on to next week because they've not quite played out yet. But as you can see, some interesting ones there. Go check them out. Go have a look at yourself. Put your strategy on. See if they fit your strategy. My strategy seems to be working at the moment, so I'm going to keep going with it. I'm going to keep trying and see. Hopefully, it plays out and keeps working. I'm going to keep back testing it as well, which is quite good. You know, going through the market and looking at if it's worked before. So yeah, I'm also starting to look at the market trends in terms of higher highs and higher lows, which is what I was just mentioned about. So if I do see a break in the market where we've got an uptrend, high highs, high lows, and then it starts to come down to lower lows and lower highs, and it flips, looking at getting into more trades like that. But at the moment, I'm just sticking with what I'm doing, what I'm looking at, and what I've learned and learning. And it seems to be working, so I don't want to jinx it. I'm going to cross my fingers that it carries on. But I've got this weird feeling that whilst I'm on this demo account, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be getting all the trades right, and it's going to be working. And as soon as I get as soon as I go for a funded account, which I may look to do in the next few weeks, then it goes all wrong, and I don't get any profitable trades. I don't pass it, and I have to do another one. Which I know some people will be like, "I'll just get your own account," which I fully get, but I'd rather throw $100 or £100 because I'm from England, UK. I'd rather throw £100 at doing that and get a 10k account or a 5k account, whatever it may be, instead of doing £100 a time on an account blown instantly and not making any profit because the money is so small. So yeah, that's the plan. And we'll stick with it. Like I say, I don't want to jump into a funded account too early. I don't want to, because I'm kind of a couple of good trades, be like, okay, let's go. Let's jump into a trade. Let's jump into a funded account and start playing with that, thinking I'm going to now become a successful trader, which I'm not. I've just had, in my opinion, I've had beginner's luck. But a bit of me is like, hold on a minute, is this actually working? So yeah, we'll see. I'm hopeful because it's working and I'm going to keep learning. Again, Tutorial Tuesday, I'll go through some more, but in the last week or so, again, I have been ill, so that's why I'm like struggling to talk or sniffling or whatever it may be. But I thought I'd still do the video. Got to stick to my word of doing one every week. But I have been looking at support and resistance, top-down analysis, mistakes and how to fix mistakes. Again, like I said, trading with the market on the high highs, high lows, which way it's going. It's dead easy. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this past week. Whilst I've been ill, haven't been doing it as much. Like I said, Thursday I was pretty rough, so I was basically out of the count. I didn't do any Thursday night. I just slept. And Friday night I was basically very similar. So I tried to go through the driving range because I like playing golf, and yeah, it didn't go very well because I was out in the cold. If you live in the UK, last week was very cold, came out of nowhere, which no one was expecting, so it was very, very cold. So yeah, I just really stayed indoors. Saturday stayed in. Did go and watch Leicester play, which was a waste of time because I'm a Leicester City fan, but I was wrapped up because I was still ill. I have been getting better slowly. So Saturday and yesterday and today have been a little bit better, but hopefully leading into this week I'll feel a little better and my trades start playing out. So we'll see, and I'll keep you guys updated. Tutorial Tuesday episode 2 will be out on Tuesday around between 4 and 6, whenever I decide to post it when I'm back from work, because obviously I do still have a 9 to 5 or a 6:30 till 3. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing those as well, because I feel like it's beneficial for me to, not only for me to go back through what I've learned so that I can then tell you guys, so I have to go through, make sure I know what I'm talking about to then tell you guys, but also for you guys, if it's easier to learn from someone like me who's complete beginner and how I'm learning it, rather than a professional who, I don't know, hasn't probably got the best way of explaining it. But I'd definitely go check out Alex Gonzalez though, FX Alex G. I find it is very, very got a good way of explaining stuff, so I'll definitely go check his channels out as well. But yeah, I'll try and keep you all updated. Again, as I said, go to my Instagram, CallumFX_. That is where I'll post most of my stuff. Any trades I'm looking at, if a profit hits, if a stop loss hits, I'll put it all in there. I'm being completely transparent as much as I can. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. I'm trying to keep them as real as possible. No fake editing, like that, just as real as possible. Almost like vlogs, but I don't want to be an influencer. I'm not like that. So yeah, I'll keep you updated over there, and have a good week ahead of you. Work hard, stay consistent, do some learning, and I will see you on Tuesday for Tutorial Tuesday, but then Sunday for my next video.